Hello and welcome to this tutorial. In the first episode, we see how to configure the KNX Gateway configuration node. Let's take a look. Pick any node, KNX node, and put it into the flow. Double-click on it to open the configuration window. Click on the plus button to set up the gateway configuration node. The first property is the name. The second one is IP or host name of your KNX gateway. The third field is the physical KNX address. So let's say we need to pick up our gateway. Click here. The autodiscovery has found two interfaces with multiple address, but if I delete this, I can see all my KNX gateway device. It's a bunch of devices. Let's, for example, pick up this one. The KNX physical address is automatically selected with the correct values, as well as the bind to local interface with the same subnet of the KNX gateway, and the protocol is set to tunnel UDP. So basically, it's all done. You can click Add, and OK, we have selected and set up our first gateway. But let's dive into the settings. Click the little pencil, and we are again on the configuration page. Below the KNX physical address, we can see the option to select simple KNX connection or secured KNX connection. In this case, my device is a simple device, no connected with secure, so we leave simple KNX connection. Below that, we have other configurations. For example, in configuration tab, we have the choice of EP port, EP protocol, bind to local interface, and automatically connect to KNX bus address. The EP port is straightforward. Select EP port, usually 3671 for default. The protocol is automatically selected when selecting the device. Otherwise, if you have device not discovered, or you can, if you want to simply put in the IP address manually, you can select the protocol automatically, UDP protocol, multicast, suitable for KNX plain and KNX secure, and tunnel TCP, suitable for KNX secure. The bind to interface tells the system to bind to specific interface. In KNX UDP and multicast, we send packets to the UDP protocol. So UDP something will misunderstood by your system if the system has more than one Ethernet interface. So in this case, I have a bunch of interface on my MacBook, so I select, and it's selected automatically this one. Automatically connect to KNX at boot start. You can choose to yes, connect, or no. So in this case, to connect, we need to pass this connect gateway property to true to a watchdog node. We'll see that later on in this tutorial. Let's dive in the advanced tab. Here we have a bunch of advanced options that normally and usually you will not need to touch. So keep it as default. Suppress repeated are flagged. In this case, if selected, the node will reject all repeated telegrams. This suppress HCAP request in tunneling mode HCK is acknowledged. In this case, is useful for other interfaces that will not accept acknowledge or not send acknowledge. The delay between each telegram is usually 25 milliseconds. You can add more delay between each telegram if needed by your Ethernet interface or by your LAN setup, and the log level. The log level, just set it to silent, not to log anything. Errors, log only errors. Warning, information or debug. Debug is the maximum log possible. Usually leave on error by default. Throttle node status update. If you wanna have the statuses below the node to be throttled, select one of these options. Otherwise, each telegram arrives to the node or is sent to the KNX bus. The status of the node is updated in real time. Let's see the ETS file import. You can import in the configuration node the group address of your ATS configuration. So the node know already the group address, the name, and the data point of your group address. If you want to do that, just click to ATS file import and paste here your ATS file. To see how to export the CSV file on YouTube, just click this link. When importing the group address, you can choose whether to import group address that doesn't have data point, so you have not set the data point on ATS as a fake 100 data point. That is the default. Stop and import, so the import is stopped, is abort, or skip the affected group address, so the system will not import the group address not having any data point set. Having the CVS file exported by ATS, you can simply paste paste it here. You will see all your group address. Then click update, and advise will inform you that some control operation will be performed. Any problems will be reported in the debug window on the right. So as soon as we click done and deploy, on the right side we will see every error or warning that the import procedure will emit. In this case, we have a bunch of telegrams of group address not fully set, but you can skip that for now. Otherwise, if you wish, you can fully set your group address in the ETS and export again the file. Okay, let's dive again in the remaining options. Here you can see the utility tab. There are basically two options to gather the debug and log for troubleshoot. To click here and send the result to the developer to troubleshoot every time you open an issue on the GitHub. Get all user group address for KNX routing. This is useful because it fills your this window with all your group address used by Node-RED to be then pasted into a routing table of your KNX IP router. Let's take a look on how configure the secure part. Let's see how we can export the keyring file, if you decide to use keyring file, from ATS.
Max Supervibe nel silenzio della rete nasce un'idea invisibile e concreta, codice luce in sintonia perfetta, con Max come guida la barriera si spezza. Max Supervibe in the silence of the net, an idea is born, we won't forget, code in a light, in harmony shine, each command a spark perfectly timed. Max Supervibe, dagli script a Node-RED, ogni impulso si muove, ogni beat è un thread, con Connex che vive, e Mad che unisce, è il tempo di credere, il futuro ci spinge. Max Supervibe soaring through the stream, in code and logic he builds the dream, with a mind like a beacon, bold and bright, his legacy grows in the digital light. Max Supervibe ogni software racconta una storia vissuta, reale e profonda, nel caos del codice traccia la via, affidati a lui, è pura energia. Max Supervibe, tra luci e suoni che
Paste the KNX keyring file here, then provide a password. Select the tunnel interface connection. EA stands for interface. You can choose automatically, auto, or manual. In case of interface manual selected, you can put in the interface. Let's set it to auto. Update. Let's do this for now so we can see connection is deployed. Confirm, and the node will connect successfully to our KNX secure Apricum interface. But let's dive to the other option again. We can choose manual interface selection. In this case, when we click on the field, the list of available tunnel appears, and we can select every tunnel that we want. But there is other options out there you can use. For example, if you want to use ATS keyring file with your own manual tunnel password, just click here and provide the obviously always the password of the keyring file, the tunnel ID, and the tunnel password. Okay, for example, for devices for which you haven't the interfaces individual address tunnels set on the KNX keyring file, you can select to manually insert tunnel password. Another option is manual credential. In this case, you haven't need to provide the KNX keyring file. Just put user ID and the tunnel password and you are done. In this case, only the IP secure part will be enabled. So the data secure will not enable. So if you have, in this case, group address, encrypted group address, you will not able to control them. Thank you for taking a look at this tutorial about KNX gateway configuration. And we will see together on the second tutorial that will be on the KNX device. Thank you for watching.